watching the weekly technology report by FinancialMirror.tv. The year 2008 was rough on the global economy, but on the other hand, it has been an exciting year for innovation in technology. Not a week has gone by without a major breakthrough or scientific discovery. This week we are going to focus on the best technology breakthroughs achieved in 2008. Now, when it came to products, incremental improvements were the name of the game. Phones got faster, notebooks turned into netbooks, and pocket cameras went from recording standard definition video to HD. The biggest technology news of the year was the sea change in the cell phone market, especially for the new Android, the free mobile operating system from Google. Handset makers from Motorola to Sony Ericsson are rushing to add Android to their lineup. It's the first mobile operating system to make its debut in years, and the G1 is just the first of what will be many phones that use it. With its open source base, growing developer community, and dozens of cell phone manufacturers pledging to make Android phones, Android has the potential to reshape the wireless industry in significant ways. However, there were many reasons to dislike the HTC G1 phone. Its color, poor battery life, and a touchscreen that isn't super responsive. And the numbers reflect that. Only about 1.5 million units of the G1 have been sold since its October 2008 launch. Compare that to the 3 million iPhones that sold when it debuted. Speaking of phones, the Apple's App Store was a great tech breakthrough. Until 2008, mobile app developers lacked an easy way to get their software into the hands of consumers, forcing them to make deals with finicky and power-hungry carriers if they wanted to get any distribution at all. Apple's App Store changed all that. It made creating and distributing mobile applications for cell phone users easy, jump-starting the mobile app development market and creating clones such as the Android market. For thousands of programmers, the cell phone is the new PC. According to Wired.com, flexible displays are likely to be a reality by 2010 or 2011. For years, researchers have worked on thin paper-like displays that can be folded, rolled, or sewn into the sleeve of your hoodie. Flexible displays could change the way we interact with the info universe, creating new kinds of cell phones, portable computers, e-newspapers, and electronic books. In 2008, the research moved from the realm of science fiction to plausible reality. With help from the US Army, a prototype for soldiers has been created, and there are hopes to have the devices in field trials in the coming years. We see that Samsung showed off a mobile phone prototype with a flexible display that folds like a book. Speedo's LZR swimsuit was quite effective, claiming that it had helped Michael Phelps and others to log faster times in the 2008 Olympics. It blends new materials and a dose of NASA rocket science to boost the speeds of elite swimmers, legally. Vicious drag on a swimmer can be as much as 25% of the total retarding force. But Speedo's suit, with its ultrasonically bonded seams instead of stitches, low drag panels, and a mix of polyurethane layers, can cut resistance and help swimmers move through the water faster. It also has a rigid girdle-style structure that helps position the swimmer's body in an optimal position. Flash memory was a big hit in 2008, giving new life to a technology that had long played second fiddle to hard disk drives. Now, flash memory is a mainstay of most consumer electronic products, from ultralight notebooks to digital cameras and media players. The advantage is that solid-state flash drives offer faster response times than hard disk drives, and they require much less power. The catch is that they are almost 8 times more expensive than hard disk drives. But with the star power behind flash storage, the prices have nowhere to go but down. More data centers are likely to move to flash storage in 2009, which is likely to drive prices down further. If this trend takes off, say goodbye to the hard disk drives in your house. It will be time to flash your drive. The Global Positioning System, also known as GPS, is older than you think. The system has been operational since the 80s and available for commercial use since 1993. But for years, its use was relegated to expensive personal navigation devices and the dashboards of high-end cars. In 2008, GPS suddenly popped up everywhere else, from the iPhone 3G and the T-Mobile G1 to notebooks such as Fujitsu's Lifebook series. And devices that couldn't or didn't include true GPS made do with cell tower triangulation or geolocation based on Wi-Fi hotspots. Now, getting lost is no longer an option. Another fantastic breakthrough is the video-capable SLRs. For years, high-end single-lens reflex cameras have been unable to shoot video. That's because of the type of imaging chip used by SLRs. This year, the camera industry overcame that limitation. 2 new cameras, the Nikon D90 and the Canon 5D Mark II, capture top-notch still images but allow the photographer to shoot high-definition video. No longer do SLR users have to stand by while friends mock them for their expensive camera's inability to shoot video. That's it for now. Tune in next week at financialmirror.tv.